Okay, so my name is Sha'Terra Myles, and for this presentation, I'm going to be talking about Christmas in Egypt. So this first slide is just a brief map of Egypt. Officially, Egypt is known as the Arab Republic of Egypt. It is located in North Africa and in Southwest Asia. Its Sinai Peninsula extends into Southwest Asia, and it's what connects the two continents together. Egypt has an area of over 300,000 square miles and is currently home to over 92 million people. It is the 15th most populated country in the world. So for a brief history of Egypt, over 12,000 years ago, hunter-gatherer groups moved into the Nile River Valley. The Nile River is one of the most important physical features in Egypt, and it provided the hunter-gatherers with a pretty large supply of foods. In order to survive, these hunter-gatherer groups learned the science of the agriculture, and B, were able to build permanent settlements such as cities and villages in order for them to live there. So why did I choose this country? I chose this country because I've always been fascinated with Egyptian culture, though I don't know too much about it. And I feel as though this project gave me the opportunity to look into it more, and it helped me learn things that I didn't know before. So for this slide, it's just different things associated with Egypt and the Coptic Christmas holiday. On the left side at the top is a picture of the Coptic priest. On the left bottom hand side is the map of Egypt, and on the right is different symbols that represent the holiday and different symbols that represent Egyptian culture as a whole. So who celebrates the holiday? In Egypt, there is over 10% of the population that are Coptic Christians, and typically Coptic Christians, specifically Coptic Orthodox Christians, are the ones that take part in the holiday religiously, though even non-believers are welcome to come and take part in the celebration and the services associated with the holiday. So there are a few traditions that go on before the holiday even begins. The month of Kiak is called the Marian month, and this month is associated with the great Saint Mary, also known as Theotokos, which means the Mother of God. And during this month, there's a preparation for the Feast of the Nativity, and this feast starts November 25th and ends on January 6th. And this feast is also known as the Holy Nativity Fast. So during the Holy Nativity Fast, they do not eat anything that comes from animals, which includes chicken, beef, milk, and eggs. So basically, they go on a full vegetarian or vegan diet for the entire month. And though this is technically mandatory, if people are too weak or too ill to fast properly, they will be excused from this process. And so traditions during the holiday. So during the holiday, Coptic Christians go to church for a special service, and this service usually starts at around 10:30 p.m. though some chapels will open a bit earlier at 10 p.m. Many people will meet up at around 9 to be with their friends and families at the chapel. And even though these services typically last a little bit after midnight, there are some times where they'll extend until about 4 a.m. in the morning. So during Coptic Christmas, there are a lot of different traditional foods. And one of the most famous traditional foods is Egyptian fatah, which is the picture on the right hand side at the top. This dish consists of boiled lamb meat or beef, white rice, bread, and topped off with a garlic and vinegar dressing. And people will often take these special sweet biscuits with them to the feast to give as gifts to family and friends during the holiday. So ingredients for fatah include red onions cut into half, olive oil, beef shank, finely grated onions, black pepper, bay leaves, rosemary, diced tomato, 2 liters of water, beef flavored stock powder, brown gravy base, pita bread cut into cubes, butter, crushed garlic, white vinegar, and Egyptian cooked rice. Other traditional holidays include Coptic Easter Sunday, Armed Forces Day, Labor Day, Revolution Day, Sinai Liberation Day, and the Prophet's birthday. So I'm going to talk about each of these other holidays, when they occur, and what the celebration is about. So for the first one, Coptic Easter Sunday, it occurs April 19th, and this holiday comes around after the first full moon that follows the equinox, and it is considered to be one of the most holiest days on the Coptic calendar. The second one, Armed Forces Day, happens on October 6th, and this day celebrates the day that the Egyptian and Syrian military forces launched their attack on Israel. The third one, Labor Day, occurs May 1st, and this holiday represents the hard work by the citizens and the common people. Revolution Day happens July 23rd, and this day commemorates the July 23rd, 1952 military coup that led to the end of the monarchy. Sinai Liberation Day, April 5th, is the anniversary of the liberation of the Sinai Peninsula. And lastly, the Prophet's birthday happens on October 9th, and this holiday is when everyone comes together to celebrate the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad. Some other fun facts about Egypt and Coptic Christmas. The first one is about Santa. And in Egypt, Santa is known as Baba Noel. And during the Coptic Christmas holiday, children, much like out here, will patiently wait for Baba Noel or Father Christmas to come and give them presents. And stories about Baba Noel say that he comes in through the window instead of down a chimney, as we know, and he leaves some gifts, often in exchange of an Egyptian treat called kak. Another fun fact is about the Holy Family. And the Holy Family spent around 4 years in Egypt. They started in Sinai at Al Farma, bordering Gaza, where they arrived after fleeing Jerusalem. After fleeing Jerusalem. And the last fun fact is just Merry Christmas stated in Arabic. And these last two slides are just my citation slides. Thank you.